The Church of England is dealing with more than 3,000 allegations of abuse, so the purpose of today is to show just how seriously it's taking the matter. You certainly don't get any more serious than Church House and the centre of the Church's power in England.
I think the Church is trying very, very hard now, particularly to put it across that we are listening, that we are deeply sorry for the abuse that has happened in the past, and we're trying to make sure it doesn't happen in the future.
But outside the General Synod, campaigners say the Church is still not doing enough. Graham Sawyer is a member of the clergy, but he also suffered at the hands of convicted abuser Bishop Peter Ball.
What the bishop who abused me did to me is something for which I forgive him from my heart.
But he believes the Church needs new rules for reporting abuse.
You know, we don't expect the police to police themselves. We don't expect doctors and nurses to police themselves. We need people outside the Church who can give credibility to those investigations.
Reverend Sawyer joined other campaigners to demand changes today.
We call for an independent safeguarding body and mandatory reporting in law of abuse and suspected abuse. The Church can no longer be trusted to do its own safeguarding. It should be a crime not to report a crime. Anyone can see the mess the Church is in, and in the middle of that mess people are suffering.
The Right Reverend Peter Hancock is the Church's lead bishop for safeguarding.
There are things that have been kept in the dark that need to be brought into the light. And yes, the Church will cope with that, because that's what our calling is.
Does there need to be an independent safeguarding authority overseeing these matters?
The Church has been discussing that. We are discussing that. The House of Bishops have been discussing that. There's a lot more independence built into the Church. That's a question that's being discussed at the moment. I don't think there's an easy answer to it, but it's something that it's a question we're asking ourselves in a very searching way.
There'll be more searching. The independent inquiry into child sexual abuse begins 3 weeks of public hearings on the Church next month.